Welcome to Home Truth Nigeria, yet another broadcast. Today I want to talk on a very interesting yet controversial topic. Yes, you heard me, controversial topic. I want to talk about, do Nigerian men marry women older than them? Do Nigerian men actually show interest in marrying women older than them? This topic is brought to me by a friend who was seeing some articles of young, vibrant Nigerian male marrying older Western women. Some of these women are old enough to be their grandma, not even mothers, old enough to be their grandma. And the question has been thrown, like, are they actually marrying for love? Is this like something they actually fall in love with these ladies and they are marrying because they're in love? Are they actually a couple, or is there something more to this? I mean, you see these young, vibrant Nigerian males who are just they look in love with older Western ladies, and a lot of people are confused if this is actually real or this is not real. I mean, if the president of France, Emmanuel Macron, could get married to a lady who is over 25 years older than him, absolutely, probably this lovely Nigerian men, maybe they're marrying for love, or maybe they are not marrying for love. I don't know, but I want to talk about this and give my own view on what I think is actually happening on Home Truth Nigeria. So, having said this, do Nigerian men marry women older than them? Like, if we go back to the question, do Nigerian men really marry women older than them? My take to this is yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, it's not the answer most people want to hear, but yes and no. Now, when I say yes and no, it's simply depends on a lot of conditions. So, yes comes with a condition to why they can marry a lady older than them, and also no comes with a condition as regards why they won't marry a lady older than them. But these two conditions, or these two variables, yes and no, they both have to do with the age difference and what I call biology, or the reproductive age of the female they are dating or actually wanting to marry. So that is why I said yes and no. So some people expect me to say outright yes or outright no. But I know some Nigerians who are married to women older than them, being a Nigerian, and I know Nigerians who will not marry women older than them. So they both would give you condition as regards age difference and reproductive age, or what I call biology. So I will talk about these two differences as regards why a Nigerian man will marry a woman older than he is, and why a Nigerian man will not marry a woman older than he is. Okay, so the two conditions we gave are age differences / reproductive age, and these are the conditions to which most, not all, most Nigerian men would get married to women far older than them. So a Nigerian would get married to a woman older than them, yes, if she is few months older than him, if she is 2 to 7 years older than him, depending on the age. Now, when I mean depending on the age, I for instance, a Nigerian guy who is in his late 20s, if he's in love, has no problem getting married to a female who is in her mid 30s or early 30s or late 30s, so long as she's within the reproductive age. I emphasize on this reproductive age. This is very, very important to Nigerian men. It is very, very important to Nigerian men. So long as the lady she's in her reproductive age, this is very important for Nigerian men. I emphasize it. Don't be deceived by them telling you, oh, we're going to adopt a child, it's not a problem. No, don't be deceived by that. Don't be deceived by that. So if the lady's few months older, he has no problem with that. If she's 2 to 7 years older, he's got no problem with that. So long as she is within her reproductive age, the Nigerian man has no problem with that. That is a yes. He could go into that marriage. He doesn't mind. And this depends on the age. So a situation where a Nigerian man is in his 20s getting married to a lady who is in her mid or early 30s, that is not a problem. But a situation where a Nigerian man is in his 20s or 30s and getting married to a lady who is in her late 40s, 50s, 60s, I don't think so. So yes to this. Now, it's a no go area if the lady is way older than him. If the lady is way older than him, most Nigerian men will not. 10 years upwards. Now, some people will ask, yeah, what if the Nigerian male is in his, let's say 22 and the lady is 32? Well, being a Nigerian, it is not very common to see a 22-year-old Nigerian getting married. It is not something, maybe it's common in the northern part of Nigeria, but Nigeria as a whole, it is not something common to find someone within 20 to 25 getting married. Nigerian men are ready to settle down from their 30s. That's when they start thinking of getting married. Now, there are exceptions. There are people who get married within their mid or late 20s. But on the average, statistically, most Nigerian men start thinking of settling down in their 30s. So, that is out of the way. 2020, 23, I don't know any Nigerian who got married at that age, any Nigerian male who got married at that age. So if the Nigerian is in his 30s and he's dating a woman who is in her 40s and is not in the reproductive age, it won't work. It won't work. It won't work. It's suddenly not gonna happen. And it's very important for ladies out there to understand this, because some people ask me, so are you trying to say this young, good-looking Nigerian male with this lady who is in her 60s and the guy is in his 20s, are you saying they're not in love? I mean, there are a whole lot of articles or pictures surfacing on the internet of young Nigerian men getting married to women who are way older. They could pass for their grandma. Are you trying to say that there is something fishy about this wedding? Are you trying to say these young guys who are getting married to these Western women who are way older than them, are you trying to say they're not in love? Well, yes, my take to this. So here's my take on this. My take on this, after much analysis, based on my own opinion, is it's a scam. It's a really big, fat scam. It's a marriage scam. That's what it is. It's a well-known, established marriage scam. I don't understand why these women who come, these Western women fly all the way down to Africa thinking they're in love, only for them to get married to people who, want to use them. This is everywhere. It's a scam. Now, this is not something synonymous with most Nigerians, but you have few Nigerians who do this. They prey on the gullible, they prey on the vulnerable Western women, and they trick them into thinking they are in love, and at the end of the day, they get scam money and getting a visa, coming over to their country, and then getting a green card. It is all a scam. It is all hogwash. And I like to educate people about this, make people understand this. This is not true. The big and the first question I always ask people who say, oh, probably they're in love, I was like, why aren't these Nigerian men marrying Nigerian women back in Nigeria who are older or old enough to be their mom? Because even in our society, it's frowned upon. It is so much frowned upon. So it's a big scam. I can defend this anyway. And in my next video, I will talk about how they lure these women into this marriage scam. So, like I said today, Nigerian men, yes, they get married to women older than them, so long as that lady is within the reproductive age. If she's not within the reproductive age and that man has been married before and has kids, and he doesn't want kids anymore, and this lady also maybe has kid or doesn't have kid, but they both are of that age where they maybe either have kids from their past relationship and they don't want kids anymore. Yeah, that is possible. I know of a Nigerian man in his late 40s who got married to a lady who was in her mid 50s. That is true in Canada. But a situation where you see a 26 or a Nigerian within his 20s or early 30s getting married to a lady within her 60s, 50s, 70s, that is not for real. There's no love there. It is marriage scam. Well, this is my opinion. Everyone is entitled to theirs. Thank you for listening to Home Truth Nigeria. Join us in the next video broadcast where I will talk about how this Nigerian men lure and they trick this Western women into getting married to them. Thank you. Peace out. Home Truth Nigeria. When the sun goes